Contractors, please stop lighting your money on fire. I know that you are paying Angie, Google, Facebook, and all of these different lead generation providers for garbage leads when you literally have gold under your nose. And if you don't believe me, in this video, I'm going to prove it, because what I am going to be presenting to you today is a training that I've specifically given my internal contractors that I work one-on-one with on how it is that they can generate high quality, I'm talking about juicy leads, not using any of these paid acquisition systems, but mainly using the one thing that works best in construction, and that is referrals. I'm talking about online word of mouth referral business. And the way that we're going to do this is by using what I like to call the LinkedIn affiliate acquisition system. Okay. This is something that we've developed internally. My company, Cosmosify, by the way, if you don't know who I am and what it is that Cosmosify does, my name is Lev Parsegan. I'm the founder of Cosmosify, a consulting agency that helps remodel contractors and custom home builders bring order to their business. And we install systems just like the one that I'm about to show you so that I can help contractors make more money and enjoy the business that they actually run. And so if you stick around to the very end of this video, I will show you exactly what it is that you need to be saying when you are reaching out to these interior designers, architects, and so on and so forth, so that you can actually bring in a consistent amount of deals into your pipeline over the next 12 months, 24 months, or however long it is that you project to run this campaign. Okay, I want to give you guys a warning. This is not for somebody who wants quick results, overnight results, or anything like that. But I will tell you that the more that you put into this, the more that you get out. I don't make any crazy income claims similar to what a lot of YouTube guru, whatever the heck's try and do out there. All I am showing you is what consistent inputs you can put into your business to get an output if you do it for a long enough time period. And so without any further ado, I say we get straight into it. Enjoy the video, guys. And if you get value from it, then I encourage you to subscribe, share it with a friend, and or maybe if you would like, you could also book a call with me so I could talk through some other systems that we have for our partner contractors. Let's get into it. I'll see you then.
You're probably watching this because you are a remodeler, perhaps you're even a custom home builder, and you're thinking, how the heck do I get more leads into my business and not have to pay an arm and a leg to providers like Facebook, Google, Angie, House, and so on. And so I made something called the LinkedIn affiliate acquisition system that's been working pretty well for higher end remodelers or remodelers that want to break in to the higher end territory. And I'm going to explain a little bit about why we created this in the first place, and then just walk you through it step by step. And by the end of this training, you will actually be able to implement this system into your business scot-free, no questions asked. I mean, you don't have to do anything extra. All you have to do is just have a LinkedIn account and just follow the steps. And so let me just kind of walk you through it. So the reason first I want to bring up why we do this in the first place. So specifically for remodelers, let me just talk about them. The reason why interior designers are so important is because homeowners who hire designers are more likely to spend more money on their project. They're a little bit more of a sophisticated buyer. And so, in fact, we actually found that there's a survey conducted where the top 10% of renovation projects that did involve professional help included interior designers and saw spending increase to $100,000 or more, with higher end projects often exceeding over $175,000 for recent home buyers. And so that is the reason why this is important, is because people who want to purchase a home or just recently purchased a home, they don't necessarily want to mess up this investment by just hiring any sort of remodel contractor, because the higher ticket the purchase is, or the higher stakes the decision is, the more references and referrals that the people actually want to get in order to make sure that they're hiring the right person and they're protecting the investment that they made. And so for that reason, when homeowners partner up with interior designers, there's a lot of money to be made. And so that's what I want to talk to you guys about today, is the affiliate partnership system. And so we kind of found that acquiring high quality leads with minimal customer acquisition costs, so the least amount of cost to you as a remodeler or say a custom builder, the way that we can do that and accomplish that is by helping you foster affiliate partnerships or relationships, right? And the interior designer avatar is the one that I'm just going to use as this example, but this works for architects, this works for realtors, this works for loan officers, this could work for a lot of different types of people who have the same customer as you. So don't get too hung up on the designer part. This can work across the board, especially for custom home builders. I'd probably recommend architects, but for remodelers specifically, let's talk about the interior designer avatar. Just know that you could use this across the board with the right avatar. Now, the interior designer avatar serves your company's goal exceptionally, given the fact that they have a high quality clientele already in their pipelines, right? So they have the people coming to them, and then these designers, they need somebody who's pretty darn good at building. And so I'm going to use the Denver example here, right? So we want you to start over here on stage one, and then we're going to move to stage two. But this is super simple. And the reason why it's this simple is because of the fact that it requires just some manual effort to find these people, connect with these people, and then reach out to these people. Don't overcomplicate it. If anybody has like a more complicated system that involves, jumping through hoops and all that crazy stuff, it's nothing more than just developing human relationships. Okay. Okay. So let's talk about it. So affiliate acquisition channel. We use LinkedIn. You could do this by cold calling. I'm just going to show you how to do it on LinkedIn. Okay. You find the IAP, the ideal affiliate profile. And the way that you do this is by searching interior designer in the name of your city. So let's just say interior designer in Denver. You're going to type this in at the top of the bar on LinkedIn. You're going to select people. Okay. And then once you select people, you're going to see the results and you're going to hit connect. You're going to see a bunch of results like this, and you're going to have the ability to connect. And just a side note here, if you want to do this really quickly and like knock it out within a matter of like, I don't know, like 15 to 20 minutes, make sure you control click or command click if you're on a Mac to, tab out 10 to 20 profiles at a time so that you have a bunch of tabs open. And then one other thing to note here is that you are limited to sending 100 connection requests per week too. But using this strategy, you should be able to connect with as many interior designers as you possibly need in your local area. If it is a third connection, and I just want to make this other note too, on LinkedIn, there are first connections, so people who you are already connected to, second connections, which is somebody that you have a mutual with, and third connections, which basically what it sounds like is you're an extra person removed from having like a mutual connection to that person. What you can do is you can go on their profile, you can click on the more button, and then you click connect from there. And then when you do that, you can actually just hit send. You don't necessarily have to send a note. I don't always recommend it. In fact, I write over here that when you send a connection request, don't add a note at all. Just send the request. And you're going to see why in a second. Okay, so you've completed all these steps. And if you weren't able to follow that, because I'm talking really quickly and I'm trying to get through a lot of information here, you're actually going to have access to this document so you can reference the flowchart for yourself. Once you have done that and you have sent through, I don't know, like let's just say 30 to 50 connection requests in one day, you're going to wait. Okay. And the key here is make sure your notifications are on your phone. And when you see that the notifications are coming through that somebody has accepted your connection request, you're going to be like, great. What do I do now? Well, that's what we're going to go over here in stage two. So once you have accepted the connection or you've seen an accepted connection request, you're going to send out your first outreach attempt through LinkedIn message, not InMail. InMail is a separate service that LinkedIn has when messaging people that you're not connected with. You just need to make sure that they are, one, already a connection, and two, that once they are a connection, you just hit the message icon on their profile. Okay, so you're going to scroll down. You're going to go over here to My Network. You're going to click Connections. You're going to click on Message on the right-hand tab once you see the person that connected with you. And then you're going to send them one of two outreaches. Okay, so let's just go over this one. So, hey, Alexi, I noticed you've been running AB Interior Design for a minute, so the name of their company. Which parts of insert the city do you mainly serve? And the reason why we have found that this works incredibly well is because of the fact that you're not trying to pitch them on why they should refer work over to you. All you're trying to do is learn more about who they are as a person, where they serve, and what the primary function of their business is. And we find that when you start these open-ended conversations, you can get responses quicker, number one. And number two, you can build a genuine relationship with these people by going back and forth with them. And then ultimately, by the end of it, they say, hey, or you would say, hey, I would love to schedule some time to actually meet with you, or buy you lunch or buy you coffee or something like that. I want to see a little bit more about your portfolio and some of the work that you've done. I'm actually a builder, and I specialize in doing XYZ work, whatever type of work that you do. And I'm always looking for interior designers who really know what the heck they're doing and want to level up their game. You totally opposed to meeting, I don't know, 2 o'clock on a Tuesday at, uh, Starbucks. I'm just going to use Starbucks as the example because I couldn't think of a cafe. But that's what you're going to do. You could also use outreach attempt number two. It really doesn't matter, but it's like, saw you've been doing interior design work for a minute. Do you visit your job sites often during the building phase? And so you're literally just asking people like, are you visiting these job sites? Like, how often are you doing it? How involved are you? Again, it's an interest creating remark. What we call, when we train our remodelers and custom home builders in sales, it's an ICR, an interest creating remark, and we just want to capture their attention and then convert their attention into obviously a conversation that you can then turn into an appointment. The appointment can turn into a referral partnership so that they can send you business and you can make a whole lot of dollars. Okay, a lot of information in less than 10 minutes. If you found this helpful, then great. I'm very happy. I hope that you make a lot of money using this because it works really well. And it's been working really well for our partner contractors. Speaking of which, shameless plug, Cosmosify is the name of my company. What we do is we build systems that help remodelers and custom home builders run smooth and profitable businesses. If you do find this helpful and you kind of want to eliminate some of the guesswork and the manual effort on your end, you are more than welcome to go on our page, cosmosify.com. You can book a call with our team on this website. Maybe you'll talk to me and learn a little bit about us. But if you want to just see some of the people that this has worked really well for, you could literally just scroll through these. We're really blessed to have 61 5-star reviews on Google at this point. Cool. Awesome. Appreciate you guys a ton, and happy prospecting.